Hello, this is Dr. Young, and I'm going to go over your assignments for week 3. I hope you're having a good week so far. I hope you find these videos helpful. I mean, I know some people will and some people won't, but just trying to give a little bit more clarification to some of these assignments for you. So, in case they're confusing, I 5 people could read these instructions and come away with something a little different, you know what I mean? So I just feel like these videos might help clarify some things. Now for you, and there's not a whole lot, I'm not going to say a whole lot about your discussion because your discussions basically are very clear-cut in regards to tell me about your previous experiences and how they relate to some of the material in this class. This week we're talking about your current or dream job and then how technology has changed the way the job is done. I'm sure everyone can give me an example of that at some point in their career, especially, if you think about the last 20 years and how, technology is just the amazing way it's changed, I know a friend of mine who, uses her tablet for everything, and she used to have a desktop. I mean, it's just, and that's a very generic example, but, it's basically what that is. And then what do you think as we progress into more technological feats, what are the consequences of that, good and bad? I mean, there's good and there's bad. Tell me about that, and how do you think it will change your workplace and how you live in the next 5 years? That's all you need to do for your discussion. Workplace technology exercise. Now, you're going to need to go to your textbook there, so make sure to do that. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself, as usual. I'm just going to... Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Page. Okay, 225. You can see here, timeout in your job. That is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to fill out this sheet here. It's a survey. In the back of your book, go back. In the back of your book, there's an area that has all of the assessments, and it will be there. And it will let you score it. So you're going to score that. Let me see if I can get there kind of quickly. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Alright, that's not what I want. Alrighty, I know it was up here somewhere. Okay, so you're going to take that assessment, and then you're going to go to the back of the book, which I'm trying to find for you right now. There we go. Timeout answers and table answers. That's what I need right there. And I just lost it. Okay. This is not my favorite. Can you tell this is not my favorite thing in the world? Is the online, the textbook here. I just missed my book, but I mean, I got to get used to it, and so does everybody else, right? But I'm not really good at. You know what my problem is using a Mac with this. I haven't mastered that yet. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm gonna get there. I promise. Yep, we're on our way. Here it is. Chapter 6. Your job and you. Okay, so you're gonna fill out that sheet on page 225 with your own numbers. And then you're going to score it, because if you get, like, for example, if you get highly disagree, it's a -2. If you get disagree, it's a -1. So you're going to put your points there. You're going to fill that out first, then you're going to score it. And then when you get to the bottom, and when you add up the score, then this is your key. Kind of tells you what it means. So after you've totaled up your score and you read this, then I want you to give me one full page of your analysis of that score, of the results. Don't write your results, and that's it. The problem is with these exercises, I'm seeing students write the question out on the paper, the results, and then nothing else, or very little, and then thinking, as long as they write a whole page, that's not enough. What I'm looking for specifically is one page of your written analysis in your own words. Now, if you want to repeat the question and the result key there, that's fine. But it has to be other than the page of your original material. In other words, none of that other stuff counts in your length requirement. Only your original analysis of your results. And when I say analysis, you're going to score yourself, and then you're going to say, okay, you know what? These results do reflect my feelings about or my reactions or the type of person I am, or when it comes to technology and my job and all that. And this is why. And then give me examples. Or maybe you don't agree with your results. Well, that's fine. Tell me why you don't agree. Provide a counter argument to that result that you got, and give me examples. I'm looking for you to relate your real life and your behaviors and the things that happen to the results that you get, or you can argue that. I don't care, but I want your original. I don't care how you do it, is what I mean. What approach you want to take, as long as you are really analyzing your results and either saying, oh yeah, that's me, and this is why, and no, that's not me, and let me give you some other examples that counter this score that I'm reading. Whatever you feel, is that you want to do. So that's what I want to see for that assignment. And the situational improvement exercise. That is on page 296. I'm going to go there. 296. Okay. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Okay, this is just an exercise in trying to find a problem, research the problem, find possible solutions, and propose those solutions. That's what this is about. I'm not going to do teams on this one, which we don't do teams because it doesn't work out very well in this kind of assignment. So what you're going to do is just follow these directions here. The activity can be any activity from your workplace. If you don't have a job, it could be a previous workplace. Honestly, if it's some kind of membership or club that you're a part of, I don't care about that either. I don't care if you use that. You're more than welcome to. So you're going to, think about your daily life. Is there any problem that happens, or something that inconveniences you that you don't have control over, but someone else does? Start right there, and then think about, well, who's in control? Who controls the problem that I'm having? Who contributes to it, or who is responsible for the environment where that happens, where the problem happens, or who can change those conditions? Start from there. Then you have to research why it happens, who's involved with that problem, and how can it be changed. Then you're going to talk about, but you need to talk about how you found the information to get to the root of the problem. And once you find out all of that information, then you need to talk about, how can that problem be solved? What would it entail? What resources would be needed? What problems could it cause? Additional problems could it cause? Who could be affected by this change? Things like that. And then talk about, give me a plan on how to, from the beginning, here's the problem, here's what we need to fix this problem, here's the people that can help me fix this problem or can help fix the problem. Is there going to be costs? Is it going to save money? What are the benefits of solving this problem or changing the situation? And what are your recommendations for doing so? that's basically what it is. That's it. You might, well, he's like, why am I doing this assignment? Well, it's good practice. I mean, I've had so many students that just openly tell me they're afraid to bring things up at work that aren't, working out or aren't efficient or there's a better way to do this, but they're afraid to. So this is an exercise in, and even if it's a small scale change, it's a start. And it's an exercise in developing that confidence to do that kind of, to bring up these things, or to offer better ways of doing things, or to make suggestions. Because sometimes, if you can get over that fear, it can get you noticed. It can help your career. But you'd be amazed how many students have mentioned that they're just not confident to do that. And you should be able to make changes and be a part of the problem solving in any workplace. For example, one time we got Six Sigma training at GE, which was measuring a problem mathematically and solving it, and then showing the results mathematically. It's a very detailed, but it's a process improvement. It's basically total quality management, part of that whole thing, but it's in the simplistic form where all I did was we were billing customers, and it was taking them like 45 days to pay us, and I figured out a way to make it quicker to get their invoices to them, and we did this project, and they started paying faster. So, that was just it was a small change, but it made a big difference. And sometimes you can make a small change, and it makes a big difference over, if you look at it in the big picture, it can make a really big difference in a company's profits, or excuse me, profits or time, saving them time, more efficient processes. Time is money, as well. So anyway, so just do all of those things, and then do these 2 assignments, your discussion, and that's all there is for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'll be happy to assist you. Just send me an email. You can also text me in case you don't know that. I'm going to go back and show you that. I just want to make sure that you can contact me. I'm very, I do like to be texted because, goodness, I'm sorry, I have a sore throat and can't always get the words out. You can text me whenever. I'm usually responsive pretty quickly to text, just because it's easier, and sometimes I'm, somewhere where it's really noisy, where I can just respond easier. But that doesn't mean don't call me. It just means it might be quicker for me to respond to you. Let's see. Hopefully I put that on here. I might not have. Okay. Where did I do that? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Yeah. Here's my number. You can text me. You can call me at this number. Leave a message if you like. And I can give you... I'll usually answer you pretty quickly by text. By phone, it might take me a little bit. Within the day... But it might just take me a couple hours, depending on where I'm at and what I'm doing. Of course, email I'll answer, and I will check it once a day. So that'll be all. Again, thanks for listening to the video, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and let's have a great week. Have a good evening.